Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Avengers
Disassemble, a Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. I'm Darius. What's your name?
That's it.
What's your name?
Cut the camera.
Yeah, we're done.
The camera. I'm Darius.
I'm Jeremy. I love the MCU.
I couldn't care less.
And today we are looking at Captain America, the first Avenger. Now, me and him,
Avenger.
we literally minutes ago just got done watching it together.
Yes, we literally just turned the TV off.
Yeah, so let me ask you the ultimate question, because you haven't told me yet throughout the review, because you've just been drooling over fucking Chris Evans the entire movie. Yeah, that was a fun experience listening to you. So I'm gonna ask you. Ask you. Ready?
Yeah.
What'd you think of Captain America: The First Avenger?
I really liked it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I really, really liked it.
No way.
Yeah, dead ass. I really, really like this movie. This is the only movie that I would probably rewatch.
What?
Yeah.
A Captain America movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, let me explain to y'all why this is such a big thing.
Wow.
I hate Captain America.
For years, this man shit on Captain America.
Genuinely, I just don't like the America of it. I don't like the propaganda, that aspect of it. I hate.
I'm in shock.
Everything about this movie, this is the best movie we've watched.
Wow.
This is the best one we've watched. We'll get into it, but for your initial question, love.
Oh my.
Very good movie. Very good.
Love it.
Yeah, very good movie.
Wow. And that's not just because of like Peggy Carter and all that stuff. Like,
she has a lot to do with it.
I'm sure she does, but like
I mean, honestly, Peggy Carter and Chris Evans, that's
wow.
Sold.
I am shocked, because this is Captain America's like first movie. It's his big introduction.
They did him better than they have done anybody else so far.
Wow. Oh, I'm in genuine shock right now.
We could end the podcast right here.
This could be the whole review, and okay, thanks for watching. Like,
he was so certain, and like I said, I'm going into all of these movies with no complete blinders. Yeah. If I haven't seen it, and I know if I haven't seen it, I'm not going into it thinking I'm gonna hate it. Like, as you can see with the first 3 reviews in this series, I went into the movies and I was like, or just straight up didn't like it. Yeah. This movie I genuinely enjoyed.
Like, you guys have to understand the context of this. Like, ever since Age of Ultron, like that whole thing, this man has a loathingly hated
I just don't like
this character.
I don't like the idea of Captain America. I wish he was just Captain Rogers.
And they call him Captain Rogers a few times in the movie too.
It really, and I know that like the character himself, like in the original series and everything, is like anti-Nazi, like a very, very good person. Yeah. But something about the like America propaganda of it all really rubs me the wrong way. And it still does. Yeah. That will never go away, because listen, at this current moment, we're gonna leave that where it is.
We will not get into it.
As a film, as a creative piece of art, this movie was very good.
Wow. And that's so crazy, because this movie is like super comic booky. It's super silly and like over the top, and
it did what it was supposed to do.
Crazy action and stuff like wow. This is gonna be an interesting review, because I will tell you my opinion. I love this movie.
This is probably your favorite in the series?
No. Pre-Avengers, Iron Man 1 is still my favorite, but
interesting.
Yeah. It's a lot of people's favorite. Everybody loves that movie. You're the only person.
This movie is leaps and bounds better than that movie.
I don't know about that.
This movie is infinitely better than that movie.
I don't know about that. No, because everybody loves Iron Man.
Iron Man 1 is like, I don't remember what happened in that movie.
Giant robot Jeff Bridges. You don't remember any of that shit?
Nope.
You got to rewatch the review. I was talking about it.
I already have. Anyway, let's get into
let's get into the movie. I love this movie. You love this movie. So let's go down. Like, what's the drawing point on this movie for you? Like, what drew you in?
I said this to you during the film.
You said a lot of things during the film.
I said a lot. Actually, okay. Let me just get this out of the way now. So I will say it many, many more times, but I'm just going to get this out of the way now. Chris Evans is hot, okay? I am a queer man. I like what I see on the screen. This was my first time seeing this particular movie. I've seen all the other movies, whatever, but not all the other movies, but like some
Yeah.
of the other movies featuring Captain America. And yes, I'll have 10. This movie,
Out of 10.
baby.
Wow, yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, it's sitting next to you watching every time when he comes out that machine and he's all glistening and sweat and everything. Yeah.
When they open up that Frankenstein machine.
And he's like, because he has the super soldier serum in him, like, yeah. He's like all like flexed and everything.
Get this man a throat. Somebody get this man a throat. Something.
Oh,
no,
God. This is going to be all talking about Chris Evans.
I just want to get it out of the way now because I very much enjoyed the visuals of that. And that's all I'm going to say for the rest of this review. He is very hot. I am very happy. He is very hot. Yeah. That's it. There you go. That's it.
I mean, I'm a straight man, and I drooled over Haley Atwell like the entire movie.
And so she's gorgeous.
Fucking gorgeous.
She is
beautiful,
stunning.
The epitome of gorgeous.
I would watch.
Movie. Yeah,
I'd pay for the OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Peggy and Steve. Wait, can I?
When she shows up.
Wait, can I join? Wait,
what?
I'm bisexual. Can I join? I'm into it. I'll take it.
When she walks in that red dress and she's got the waist.
Hot.
Oh my God, gorgeous, gorgeous.
But no, gorgeous. For me, outside of Chris Evans, shirtless, or in clothes, shirtless. It doesn't really matter. Yeah. But outside
just add the beard to it.
Yeah. When we get to that movie, outside of that, I said this to you during the movie. Yeah. This movie did the best job of world building.
Yeah, you said that. It definitely is as soon as it starts, because it starts off with the modern day where they find the ship and they find Captain America in the ice, they see a shield, and then it cuts back to 1942, I think they're in.
Yes.
And from then on, it's like it does feel like a beginning, middle, and end, like a very much linear story. Like,
this film did everything that Iron Man and Thor, I'm not including Hulk, but what Iron Man and Thor Hulk didn't really do for me, which it gave me backstory. It gave me the history of Steve Rogers. Yeah. It showed me from when he was a little bitty, skinny, mini nothing to getting the serum to then becoming Captain America.
Yeah.
Like and you get all those story beats very concisely.
Yeah, very concise. And
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, and because it's different with Iron Man, because he's already like a spoiled brat when we first meet Tony Stark, and then he's just. He gets a little less like that, but with an iron suit and he's kicking ass and stuff. Yeah. This time it's a real fucking transformation. Yeah, like he's really skinny and small, like that. He's like in the suit and everything. Like it's a real, or it feels very much like an origin story.
Yes,
like,
it
character.
Absolutely does. Yeah. I was. It had me within the first 15 minutes. I was like,
that's crazy.
I'm into it. I'm enjoying it.
That's crazy.
It really did give me. It didn't feel like a superhero movie. It didn't feel like a Marvel movie.
Oh, that's funny because I think it absolutely did.
To me, it feels like a comic book movie.
Yeah,
but it didn't feel like an MCU comic.
It does
book
feel
movie.
It does feel different, and I think it feels different because of the time period. Mostly.
Yes, well, not just because of the time period. This movie just feels like a movie. It feels like it's got good writing.
Yeah, very good writing.
Great acting.
Great acting.
And like the costume design is great, which is something we haven't really talked about in the other movies. But they really had to build a world, and they did a really, really, really solid job.
They did. I agree.
1942 New York. Yeah. They put me right there in that moment.
100%. Because the green screens every time they're walking down the street and stuff, or you get the establishing shots of the city, like it all looks great.
Yeah,
it all looks. It holds up so good. I remember seeing it in the theater, and I was just seeing it on the big screen. I was like, this looks amazing. Yeah, like just the scenery, like the way it's filmed, the colors and everything, like it looks amazing.
Yes.
Like
Now let's get to my other favorite part of this movie, and my favorite character in the MCU. Peggy Carter. And you didn't realize it until you started watching the movie. She is a great, strong character. Yeah. She walks on screen and punches a man in the face.
The first thing she does in the movie is punch him in the face.
I literally was cheering.
She's fantastic.
Was cheering. What's her name? What's the actress's name?
Haley Atwell.
Haley Atwell, baby, you ate that.
She's amazing.
Haley ate that. She did
fantastic in this movie.
Amazing job as Peggy. And just like to see a female character in an early MCU movie that's not kind of like soft and delicate. Like obviously Black Widow in Iron Man 2 is kicking ass or whatever. But there's Haley Atwell should have been Black Widow.
Oh, that would have been cool. Just give her the red hair. Like,
wait a minute,
that would have been actually really good casting.
That would have been a serve.
Yeah, no hate to Scarlett Johansson.
No hate to Scarlett Johansson, but she would have really
honestly, I would be on board for Haley Atwell's Black Widow.
Yes,
that
just everything that she did in this movie, all of the choices she made as a performer, and just the character herself was just so badass and
fantastic,
and like. Met Captain America kind of on the same level. Obviously, he's a super soldier. He's got all the power and the muscles and whatever. But she was like right there. Like I feel like she could have ran up in there too and been like bopping motherfuckers upside the head.
Yeah, she saved him a couple times. Like when that flamethrower guy was at him and she shot him in the back and it exploded like that. She saved his ass a couple times.
She did that.
Now, I'll just tell you now, I love Peggy Carter. You love Peggy Carter. I will just tell you now, she pops up in small little cameos here and there in the future movies, but like you will not see very much of her.
I know. Yeah. It's and that kind of sucks, but it listen.
I mean, they did not waste her in this movie. Yeah.
In one movie, she stole the crown. Scarlet Witch was my number one. Sorry, girl.
And that's crazy that you like her over because you fucking loved Scarlet Witch.
I love Scarlet Witch. Yeah. Oh, I love Scarlet Witch. But Miss Peggy.
This is crazy that the first Captain America movie is the movie where like our first video where we're like fully agreeing on everything.
It's also really wild. This is just kind of a spoiler for a later film, but like I hate Captain America: Civil War.
Oh, I know you hate that movie.
I hate that movie with a passion.
I know. Yeah, which is, and that it's definitely a different feel than the first Captain America.
It feels like an MCU movie.
Yeah.
And see, I really think that's what it is. The formula doesn't work for me for the Marvel Cinematic Universe as movies. Yeah. It's very generic. But this movie really...
This does have a generic story. Sorry to interrupt. This does have a generic story. Like, it's the guy, he becomes a superhero, he beats the bad guy and saves the world. It
doesn't feel generic. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't feel so overproduced.
Yeah.
I, like, even from the CGI of Chris Evans being on somebody else's body. Like,
when he's real skinny and small in the first part of the movie.
In spots, it feels kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
And in spots, it looks really bad.
Yeah, but there's a couple scenes where it looks pretty bad.
Most of the time, it looks really fucking good.
It does. It holds up. The CGI,
well,
there's some green screen spots.
There are a couple moments.
Pretty fucking bad.
One moment that is very iconic that is really, really bad. Like,
well, talk about that because I don't agree with that. So there's our first disagreement about this.
We all know the beginning of the Marvel movies where Captain America throws his shield.
They do the big MCU intro at the beginning of every movie, showing clips from all the movies.
Yep. Yeah. I did not know that came from this movie.
Yeah, he's throwing his shield at the screen.
It's such a bad. It looks like they were trying to make this. They were like deciding whether or not they were going to make this movie 3D.
This was released in 3D.
And you can tell. Yeah. See? Yeah, I didn't even know that. And you can tell.
This is a 3D movie. Yeah.
Hate it. Hate that scene.
Yeah.
Hate that
moment. That's a
moment.
cool shot. Him throwing his shield at the camera and it hits the camera. Like, that's cool.
No, it's not.
That's cool. Why?
It looks bad.
Why does it look bad?
Because it looks like shit.
It doesn't look like shit.
It's like the one part of the movie that's grainy and like you can barely see them.
Even when we agree on the movie, we always have to find something that we argue about.
Listen, we gotta find something.
It is less than like 2 seconds of a shot, and you're like, horrible. No, it looks great.
It looks like I was watching that in 1942 for real.
Not to like a real fucking
like a real
black and white, all grainy and shit.
It was horrible. It was so bad.
You're such an asshole.
But that doesn't detract from the rest of the movie because it's good.
That's crazy. I'm still getting over the fact that you like love this movie. Like, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that you just, like I said, just to give you guys context, you have to understand how much this man's hated on this character.
Don't like him
for years and years. Ever since our friendship started, like, hey, I'm Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Darius.
Yeah. What do you think of Captain America? By the
way? Don't say his name in my face. Don't say his name to me. I don't want to see him unless it's the first movie.
That's so funny.
In subsequent films, and this is again going to be spoilers for things down the road, like films that I've seen him in, I didn't really like the character either. Like, I just didn't. He's so goody two shoes. Yeah. And I think in this movie, he's kind of like a vigilante. He's like he's a little bit of a badass.
Well, he's working. He's a captain, like in the military. Like, you're right.
Well, but he's like obviously working for America. But he's like, I got somewhere to be in 30 minutes, and goes off and does a whole mission on this. Like, he's less rigid in this movie, I think.
Yeah, I can see why you'd say that.
And they kind of turn him to be more rigid in later movies, and I don't like that.
I mean, he does keep the whole, like, I have to do good. I'm Captain America. I'm the best. Like, I'm the good guy. Like, he does keep that attitude. He's very consistent. Like, he keeps that attitude through every movie.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah. But it gets more like annoying.
Yeah.
in subsequent films.
What I think is so good about Chris Evans' performance throughout all of the MC movies, like as Captain America, like he's buff, he's kicking ass, he's doing crazy shit, jumping, you know, he's big CGI fights. But his performance always keeps it like he's still that little skinny kid that just got muscles. Like, and he's brilliant. That's why he's so good at this role.
He brings
he still feels like that, like
funny too. Like, he's so like,
and he gets a little more serious later on. But
he gets more serious. But Chris Evans is also just really funny. Like,
he's hilarious in real life.
Kind of
he's
as a
goofy
person.
as fuck.
He's goofy as fuck, and he brings that to the character, and I really enjoy that too.
Yeah.
I wish he would bring it to me. Sorry.
That's going to be half this review. Just you drooling over. That's half of watching the fucking movie every time. God, his eyelashes. Like, for God, his fucking eyelashes.
That
like,
was a joke, but
no, it wasn't.
It was. It really was. I don't give a fuck about somebody's eyelashes. What I was going to say after that, but the movie continued on, I was going to say it's like a camel. So long.
What?
Just to make you know that it was a jok. Camels have long eyelashes.
Okay, yeah.
But no, that man is gorgeous. Anyway, it's... I'm trying to think of also Hugo Weaving as Red Skull.
I was getting ready to get to that. Like, let's talk about some of the big names that show up in this movie.
This movie is stacked
with cast. We got Chris Evans, who wasn't a huge name at the time. Chris Evans.
Yeah, he had done a few things, and he was like he wasn't the name on everybody's list.
Exactly. You know, we knew him from the Fantastic Four movies and stuff, but nothing else.
And everybody was like, ugh.
Yeah, it left us a sour taste. So we got Chris Evans, we got Hugo Weaving.
Yes.
Tommy Lee Jones in this fucking, of all people.
He walked on screen. I literally gasped.
You did.
I was like, oh,
it's Tommy Lee Jones in a Marvel movie.
What is he doing here? Ariana, what are you doing here? Like, we win wars with guts. Like, it was like, that man, I don't think
it's the gruff Tommy Lee Jones voice the entire movie.
I don't think there is a more gruff person on the planet Earth. He could be giving a compliment. And he's like, "You did good out there today. You did good, kid." Yeah, like
I'm proud of you, kid. You're like a son to me.
Like, am I? Like,
right. What? Are you mad at me?
Right.
And like his face is always just scrunched up and wrinkly. You're like, I love you, son.
even when he's like interrogating the one scientist,
the scientist, the small scientist,
and he's like eating the steak. He's got a mouthful of steak, and he's still every Hydra member we captured. Did that taste? Shut up.
Pure vanilla.
Pure cow.
Pure cow. Yeah. It's Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones.
It's hilarious.
Who else is it? Hugo Weaving.
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci. Now, okay, now
looking old and shit.
Like, and I have to go on a little bit of a tirade about Stanley Tucci because
you have fun. Go ahead.
Absolutely love Stanley Tucci,
and not because of his acting.
Well, I mean,
because of his acting, but there's another reason.
This one's because of his acting.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was because he's attractive.
I think Stanley Tucci is attractive.
Yeah.
Now, when Chris Evans walks on the screen, nobody else is around.
Nobody overshadows.
Unless Michael B. Jordan is there, and then it's all over. No, but I think Stanley Tucci is probably in my like top 10 favorite actors.
Really? Yeah.
He's good. Such a chameleon. He does everything.
And his accent, his German accent, his voice is flawless.
Accent is incredible. Just the performance, everything he does. And like, he is canonically the only straight actor that I will ever allow to play gay.
Really?
Ever. He is the only one. There is nobody else that is allowed to do it.
Yeah. He's he's a fantastic actor. He's fantastic in this movie, even for the small role that he has.
And they just killed him so unceremoniously. He just got shot. He just got shot,
and then he does the Captain America.
And what he should have done was take them titties out because I'm trying to see them. Remember at the beginning of the review?
Take the titties out because I'm trying to see them. What the fuck was that?
He's like, you put the shirt on too fast.
It's like, let me get a squeeze, Steve. Give me a squeeze. No.
Just one nipple.
Oh my God. Oh, and that's such a heartwarming moment because it gives him that big speech as like, it's like when you take the serums, like, don't be a good soldier, but be a good man. Like that's my favorite scene in the movie.
It's great.
That scene where they're sitting there and he's telling them about like, good becomes bad, bad becomes worse. It's like, promise me one thing, like you stay a good man. Like
you like all the sentimental scenes in the movies. You're such a sentimental person.
Yeah, yes.
You really
absolutely.
Are. Yeah,
I won't deny that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I wasn't saying it as an insult. I'm just saying I've known you for a long time. You're a very sentimental person.
I just love that scene. That always get not choked up, but it always gives me like a.
Yeah, it is a really great scene, and it's really well acted between the two of them. Like, I honestly, the acting in this movie is so superb.
Fantastic. So let's compare because we praised the acting in the first Iron Man. So what do you think, Iron Man or Captain America? Really?
This movie is head and shoulders better than.
But I mean, not the movies. I'm talking about the acting.
I'm saying everything overall.
Wow.
The acting.
Robert Downey Jr. Really?
Yes. Really? Robert Downey Jr. is fantastic.
He's genius.
Fantastic.
Genius.
But this movie, I don't know. There was just and I really think it all goes back to the writing. I think the writing of the movie
very strong in this movie.
Is so strong, and the world building is so strong that. Yes, Robert Downey Jr. did a fantastic job as Iron Man in both movies. Even in the 4 seconds he's in Incredible Hulk, he's the best thing in that movie.
He overshadows it.
Yeah, but like genuinely, the acting in this movie is so much better because the world is so much established so much better.
Yeah.
Wow,
I seen you love this movie. Wow, that's unbelievable.
Genuinely love this movie.
Unbelievable.
Not like no faking, genuinely love this movie.
Fucking believable.
I would watch this movie again.
You would literally watch it again?
I would watch this movie again. Yeah.
Wow. Not even just the MCU, just blah, 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 whatever. Just like pop in a movie and it'd be Captain America.
I'd be like, I could watch it. It's not one that I would like seek out.
Right.
But if it was on, like if I'm, let's say I'm like at a hotel somewhere, there's nothing, and I don't have access to whatever, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna watch TV. If this was on, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Wow.
Fuck yeah, let's watch
this is fucking insane.
Especially knowing what goes on in all the rest of the Captain America movies.
Do you think you like this movie so much because you've hated Captain America so much in other movies and you know what he like becomes later and stuff like that?
No, I really genuinely think they just did a good job with it.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I just think the creative team was like spot the fuck on with everything they did. Is it perfect? No, of course not.
No movie is perfect.
No movie is perfect. Well, Death Becomes Her is perfect, but that's a conversation for another time.
No, it fucking isn't. But that's a very unperfect movie.
I love that movie. Anyway,
I know you do. A lot of people do. Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it does so many things right that the imperfections are overshadowed.
Yeah, I'd agree. And you know what's so funny is we love this movie so much. When this movie first came out, it was not hated at all, but people were like, this movie's fine. Like that's
crazy.
It's just a step forward to the Avengers.
After what we just got, after these 3 fucking movies, after these 4 movies, you're like, this is fine.
Like, people were just kind of like, it's cool. Like,
especially
Avengers will be
Thor.
good. Yeah,
after Thor where they didn't even have a story.
Thor was pretty.
Thor didn't even have a plot.
Underwhelming. Wow.
And then you see this with rich history and world building, great incredible writing, with acting that is superb.
It's never boring.
It's never
this
boring.
Movie is never boring.
Well,
really?
It did get boring for me for just when it started doing that MCU thing where there's like the big lead up to the battle. That part was boring for me.
Which part?
Right when Red Skull is about to get on the plane. Like kind of
that whole scene, like that whole setup for it. Yeah.
And I know it has to be there, whatever. Yeah. But like that stuff to me is like,
when
can we get back to telling the story?
When the plane's like taking off and he's like running after, it's like that's some of the shittiest green screen.
It's so bad. Oh my god,
some
that's
green
probably the worst
pretty,
green screen in the movie. In
yeah.
that spot.
Oh yeah. It's pretty fucking.
Well, then there's that.
Because what? Oh, fuck off. That shot is fair. I love that shot. I love that shot.
I think also about this movie, just to kind of continue hyping it up.
Yeah. The last movie I thought you'd ever hype up. God damn.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. I mean, within the first couple minutes, you were into it. Like yours is that what you're saying?
Within the first 15 minutes, I was like, okay.
Wow.
And it could have very easily taken a turn for the worse, but it didn't.
It didn't. Yeah.
It didn't do any of that. Even the fight at the end with Red Skull and
when they're fighting on the plane, because Red Skull's taking the plane to the major cities to like drop the bombs on them that are labeled on the bombs.
Fucking labeled. Shut up.
It was so goofy because it's like New York. Like it was like Chicago, San Francisco, New York. It's
it
so
might as well have been in
top.
Comic Sans. Like,
I mean, pretty
now.
much. That was some goofy shit. Where it's like, why did you have to label the bombs? It's like just drop them.
Just drop the bombs. They're all the same bomb, right?
right.
No, the New York one's got a New York accent. It's gonna go boom instead of boom. But
I'm coming to destroy you, New Yorkers. Here I come.
Get out of my way.
Vaporize all these.
But even that fight, like, it seemed more practical than CGI.
Yeah, because it was them standing there with the fight choreography and stuff, when everything else was big CGI suits and stuff like that.
That's all we've seen so far, and like that is it. Just this movie was very refreshing. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
This felt like just a movie. It didn't feel like if they had released this and was like, this isn't really canon to the MCU. We just wanted to put out a Captain America movie. Right. It could stand alone on its own without any ties to anything else.
Yeah, because until the very, very last scene, like literally the last 2-3 minutes of the movie, there's no, because it takes place in the 40s, so there's no Nick Fury, there's no Black Widow, there's nothing Avengers-wise other than the title, the first Avenger.
The title and the fact that Tony's dad is there.
Yeah, Howard Stark, right? That's true. That's
the link back to it. But I mean,
crazy.
I like this movie a lot.
Crazy. And you were talking about earlier in the movie how Red Skull didn't need to be a part of the movie. So let's get into that a little bit.
I didn't even necessarily mean like Red Skull in particular, because I know that these movies have to have a villain.
Yeah, there has to be a main villain for the hero to overcome at the end and become the hero.
But I was just enjoying the movie so much without any of the all the stuff was happening with Red Skull, but none of that stuff was important to me. Yeah. Really and truly, I just was enjoying the world building.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of chunks in this movie where Red Skull isn't just either a part of the movie or they're just not focusing on him and just fighting the war and getting along and everything. This huge chunk of the movie.
This could have been a war movie. It could have been a war movie.
Well, it technically was a war movie.
But I mean, it could have just been like a fucking Saving Private Ryan.
They didn't need a big villain. The villain was the Nazis.
Like
Hydra, whatever.
Just kind of like in like I said in Iron Man 2, where the villain could have been America. The villain could have just been Germany.
The government.
It could have just been, and it came to a resolution. We still could have found a way to get there. Obviously, it's a comic book movie,
right?
And it's gonna happen,
right?
But I genuinely was enjoying the movie without any of the comic book elements.
Yeah.
As far as the big fight choreography and the CGI and all that shit and the superpowers. I just was enjoying the movie as a movie.
Right. And of course we get the introduction of Bucky. Mm-hmm. Bucky Barnes in the movie.
Yeah, Bucky. Yeah. Now, let me tell y'all.
Uh-oh.
Bucky walked on the screen.
Oh, God. Jesus.
And his body was
said this shit.
Listen.
Because he was in the military uniform. He had the belt across his stomach and stuff like that.
He was Coke bottle. Mr. Barnes. Excuse me, come to the front. Why you snatch? Why is the waist giving? Why is the waist invisible?
Oh my God.
Why is the waist invisible? And they didn't even have Peggy with an invisible waist until she put on that red dress.
Yeah,
she put that red dress on, and the body was T. The body was always T. But Jesus. Bucky strolled up and was like, what?
If they were just like, all right, Sebastian, just hold your breath.
For every breath the whole time. Somebody put their foot in his back and strapped that corset on, okay? Somebody was like
somebody in a green screen suit so they could just edit him out of the movie, just holding him as he's walking.
Yes. That body was snatched, baby. But I didn't realize that he was in this movie. I didn't realize that he came.
So you knew, because you knew the Winter Soldier. The whole Winter Soldier. Spoiler alert for future movies. The Winter Soldier.
Spoiler alert, girl. These movies been out for over a decade.
I know, yeah. But Bucky becomes the Winter Soldier. He becomes a brainwashed assassin for Hydra that they freeze over time and wake him up and use every now and then. And we'll see him in Captain America: The Winter Soldier. That's when he pops up again.
Yep.
Did you know? I was trying to thought like crazy just then.
I was like,
what the fuck was I talking about? Did you know that Bucky was his childhood friend that he knew back in the 40s and stuff?
Yes, I did.
And yet it still surprised you that he was in this movie. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I didn't know that he would show up this soon in Captain America's story, but I guess it kind of makes sense. They're
childhood friends, they're best buds.
Yeah. I honestly thought he showed up in Winter Soldier. Like
that was his first appearance.
Yeah, I thought that was maybe his first appearance, or he might have shown up somewhere else along the line. I didn't realize he was going to be in this movie.
Yeah. I remember when I first saw it too. This was before I kind of knew about the whole Winter Soldier history and everything. So I didn't know at the time Bucky becomes the Winter Soldier. So when he falls off because he gets shot off the train and Captain America's like, hold on, I got you. He's like, no, you don't. I'm falling on my death.
It was real dramatic.
It was. And it was like all he was like flailing. It was pretty fucking dramatic.
I mean, you are
falling to your death, like pretty much. And when he tries to grab him and he falls, I remember I didn't think they were gonna kill Bucky when I first saw it. I was genuinely like, oh, like no, come back. Like I liked him. It's fantastic chemistry. They don't have a ton of screen time together, but the scenes they do have together, it's really fucking good.
And you can kind of tell that Sebastian Stan is kind of a little more rigid than Steve Rogers or I think Chris Evans.
Yeah.
And their characters in the beginning of the movie and after he saves him, he goes, I thought you were smaller.
Yeah, that was funny when he saves him from the compound. He's like, I thought you were dead. I thought you were smaller.
Yeah,
that's
and there's like just little moments in this movie that really make it worth watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Like it's all about the character moments in this movie. Like the characters are really fleshed out.
It is very character forward. And the characters do a great job of telling the story.
To the point where, like, when I saw this in the theater, like, and, you know, Steve's crashing the plane into the water to stop the bombs from getting to the major cities. That's how it gets frozen in time. And when he's crashing, he's saying his goodbyes to Peggy and everything. And they're planning their date and everything. Don't be late, you know, and he cuts off mid-sentence. I remember being in the theater. I cried.
I could see you crying.
I cried. I mean, I wasn't like, but tears were coming down. I cried. It was. Yeah. I was genuinely like, I love these characters. I love this relationship, and I don't want to see it.
I want them to be together. Yeah. Well, I don't want them to be together, but I want them to be together.
I know you selfully want.
He had
a Chris Evans. You want that America's ass all yourself.
He had a picture of her in his compass.
His little compass thing. Yeah.
That's odd.
That was a little weird because they hadn't kissed yet or anything like that. So that was a little.
It also was kind of like a little like. There obviously was budding romance there. And they didn't beat us over the head with a romance either.
No, they didn't.
It was very natural.
Yeah, very natural.
Like he was about to go up and kiss her and she's like, weren't you about to do something? He's like,
right. That was good. And what I really like about the relationship too is she doesn't start like him once he gets the serum and becomes buff. Like you can see she immediately like latches onto him as soon as she meets him.
Because she can tell that he has a good heart. And
and he's a good person.
He's a good person. And that's obviously supposed to be the thing about Captain America. He's got a good heart. He's a good person. But I like that he was kind of a badass in this movie. And I think that's what I like the most about, I think that's really, because it's Endgame, right? Where his entrance with the beard.
No, that's Infinity War.
I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, I know.
And,
I mean, they're basically one movie.
Yeah, there's essentially one long 6-hour movie. But that's that's what I liked about him in that movie. He kind of was, kind of like a little edgy, a little dark. I like my superheroes villains.
In that respect, Tony Stark is a little bit of a villain, though.
And that's why I like Tony Stark.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I love Tony. I love Iron Man. Iron Man's a dick. I love it. It's great.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say like Captain America, like he's not a villain because he goes against orders sometimes, but it's all for like the greater good. You know what I mean? Like he's.
But I don't want to follow the orders.
Right.
So
right.
I like for them to be like, okay, I understand that this is what you want me to do, and this is for the quote greater good, but nobody knows what the greater good is. So I'm gonna go do this thing over here.
Right.
That's gonna do the exact same thing that you want me to do.
Right.
But better in my way.
Right. Because then we'll really get into that once like in Civil War when the Sokovia Accords come up and stuff.
God, I hate that movie.
We'll get into that shit. Team Iron Man, Team Cap. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Maybe seeing this movie and actually having watched them in order now. Will change my opinion.
I was going to say, because that's very much a culmination type of movie.
Yeah.
Like, because these relationships have built up all through these movies, and now they're all, like, falling apart and they're fighting each other. Like, so you might get a different feeling out of
I don't think I will. I'm just, like, reimagining it in my head, and I'm like, God, I hate that movie.
You loving this movie so much with the reasons that you love it really worries me that you're not going to like Winter Soldier. And that's, like, my favorite MCU movie. I'm not exaggerating when, like, almost every person that likes the MCU considers that movie like a masterpiece.
We'll see.
It's like the golden child of this series. Like the Winter Soldier is like a fucking classic.
So far, this is It's very high to the top.
Yeah, because this feels like, it's goofy, silly, comic book movie, blah, blah, blah. Winter Soldier 100% feels like an espionage, like spy thriller. So you might get a different feeling. It's much darker in tone.
Well, I like a dark tone.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that it didn't feel like an MCU movie until the end.
Until like the final battle and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what I enjoyed the most about this movie. Yeah. And seeing Chris Evans.
Of course, America's ass.
America's ass.
Well, when he was chasing the car, because the guy that shoots Stanley Tucci and leaves with the serum, he's in his car, and Chris Evans is on foot chasing him. And when he's running in his t-shirt, you were like, "Look at him, look at his bounce." That was ridiculous.
Boop, boop, boop.
Because his pecs were fucking bouncing.
Listen, y'all objectify women in the MCU, so now it's time to objectify the men.
Yeah, right.
And Chris Evans knows.
He knows.
He knows.
Fucking
he loves it.
I'm sure. He's done enough of these. I
feel like he's kind of like Pedro Pascal, where like he is gonna act shy about. Well, Pedro Pascal isn't really even acting shy about like the. He
kind of owns up to the whole daddy thing.
Yes, but like I feel like, of course. And this is all in jest. Like, do I think Chris Evans is attractive? Absolutely. Yeah. You know what? I would.
Would what?
Ruin his life. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know if he wants you to.
No, I'm kidding.
Fucking psychopath.
But like, it is all in jest. Like, it's fun to make fun.
Yeah.
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 But also, take them pennies out. I'm trying to see it. This man genuinely expected the only thing I was gonna have good to say about this movie was how good Chris Evans is.
Literally, I thought you would hate everything about this movie because this movie is super silly and
really good.
Wow, I'm in shock.
So let's talk about the oh my god, why am I blanking? The Stan Lee cameo.
We have a funny Stan Lee, very quick, but it's a really funny Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah, I don't like how quick they are in the beginning of these movies. I don't. It's too fast.
They were just little cameos, like a little funny.
Too fast. I think he deserves a little bit more than that, but it was very funny.
This is his first full on.
I think this
line though in the MCU.
Doesn't he say something as Hugh Hefner?
No. He's literally he just stands there.
Oh.
I mean, he said in Incredible Hulk when he drinks the soda, he goes, "Wow," and then he drops it.
Yeah,
that's it. But
we don't count.
We don't count because you kill Stan Lee. Like, fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
What were you thinking? No, but this is his first line. Like he's coming out to accept a medal or something, but he's not there, and some guy comes out to explain to the guy he's not here. And Stanley's sitting there in a uniform and goes, "I thought he'd be taller." It's a great little moment. It's a great little moment.
It's very cute. It's very fun. Yeah. It's very Stan Lee.
Very Stan Lee.
Very Stan Lee. Yeah. And then I guess let's go ahead and get to the after credit scene.
Yeah, well, you go ahead and get to the after credit scene.
Well, it opens.
It's not technically an after credit scene because it's a scene from another movie.
It's a literal trailer for.
It's Avengers. A trailer for the Avengers because this came out in July and Avengers was coming out next May. So this was the official in between now. Captain America and Avengers. This was the official. Okay, now we're gonna build up the Avengers. Now it's coming.
It opened with a shot of America's ass, which I enjoyed greatly.
Literally him in them tight pants.
Boxing, doing it, making
and the
looking
punching bag.
He's punching a punching bag. He punches it off. Sam Jackson comes in, Nick Fury.
Trouble sleeping?
Trouble sleeping. And I'm like, I can suck the insomnia out of you. And then he was like, you come with an assignment? And he's like, yes.
Trying to get me back in the world?
Trying to save the world.
And then they show all clips from the Avengers.
And then Mark Ruffalo.
And then just Mark Ruffalo, right?
Where did Mark Ruffalo come from?
I was like, wait, who's this? Who the fuck is that guy?
I can imagine being knowing who the Avengers are, knowing the movies they just set up now, and if I was watching these movies at the time, I'd be like, why the fuck is Mark Ruffalo
why is Mark Ruffalo? It's maybe he's a side character. It's like, no, wait, he's sitting with the Avengers. Who is this?
He's at the table. What's going on? Also, what's Jeremy Renner doing here?
Right.
He had a brief cameo.
In Thor, yeah. But that was a big deal because that was the first footage we ever saw of the Avengers. The trailer wasn't out at that point. They were still the reason that trailer is so brief and so quick is because they were still filming it when they released the movie. So
and that also was probably the first time they used the so and so will return in X.
Yeah, Captain America will return in the Avengers. Yeah. So that's a great little after credit scene. Just gives you a big teaser.
After credit trailer.
After credit trailer. It's literally an after credit trailer.
It's literally a trailer.
Yeah, because Even the scene at the beginning where he's hitting the punching bag, that scene is in the Avengers. Like that's a scene from the Avengers.
Yeah, and it says something. What does it say? Some assembly required.
Some assembly required. Yeah, it's a little corny. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
A little corny. I'm honestly kind of confident. Like if you love this movie, you might really like Avengers too.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I didn't like Age of Ultron.
Well, Age of Ultron. Not a lot of people do like Age of
That movie's
Ultron.
bad.
So I have different feelings on that movie compared to now. So.
That movie's bad. I'm not looking
back when we
forward
first
to
saw it.
it.
Because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, yes, this is so good. Oh, they assembled the Avengers.
You were
and I was
so excited
sucking that movie's dick. Like, yeah, basically.
Like, I was,
yeah. Jesus.
Get prepared for that for the rest of this series, y'all.
Every time there's a Captain America movie, all you're going to talk about is fucking how good Chris Evans looks.
I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum until we get to Infinity War, because that's entrance moment.
Well, when he comes out the shadows and everything.
I went feral in the theater. I remember. I remember. I wanted to jump in the screen. I was like, down.
No, sorry. He's friendly. He's friendly.
I'm friendly.
It's just you being fucking horny
I'm friendly.
God,
I'm very friendly.
This is like the fucking sluttiest, horniest review. Rated M for mature.
Rated M for mature. Not safe for work.
Damn, dude.
But no, like genuinely, all the jokes aside, or you got to ask me the question.
Oh yeah. So I know the answer, and it's gonna make me so happy. But is this movie for you?
Absolutely not.
That's the twist ending. He hates this movie. Now we gotta restart the review.
Right? Yeah. Actually, this whole thing has been a lie. It was all a lie.
Wouldn't that be fucking crazy? We did a whole review, you praising the movie. Be like, by the way, Jeremy, I was fucking with you. I hate this
fucking movie.
You should try to trick me with one of the movies and try to do something like that. Like that would be.
I could.
Because that would be fun.
I'm doing it right now.
You're doing it right now.
No, I'm kidding.
This movie was
actually ass, and I don't know why I watched it. So.
Yeah, I was asleep halfway through.
This movie is absolutely for me. Yeah. It's very good.
Is this movie for me? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love this movie. I love this movie. I loved it when I first saw it. I love it now. And just Captain America just gets cooler from here to me.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. So this movie's 100% for me. Sorry, this is probably one of our shorter, not as argumentative reviews. We both just love this movie, so it's going to be just mostly us just talking about how great it is.
Comment down below if you also want Chris Evans to jiggle his titties in your face.
Yeah. If you want him to twerk in your face with his ass, with America's ass.
I don't even look. I'm not even trying to be nasty like that. He can stand right here in front of me and just do this.
Just run in place in front of you.
Yep. Yep. Satisfied. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No, for real, in the comments, like, let us know what you think of Captain America: The First Avenger. Do you like it? Did it get you more excited for Avengers, which is right around the corner at this time? Like, what was your opinion when you first saw this movie?
Totally forgot to say this at the beginning. I know we said we were going to have a guest for this movie.
Oh yeah, we have to go back on what we were saying.
Yeah, he actually probably is already on the channel at this point.
So bit of a surprise announcement. We are going to watch this weekend. At the time of filming, it's coming out this weekend. We are going to watch and review Fantastic Four: The First Steps before we get to any other movies. We want to get to the movie while the hype is still there for this movie, since like this is the big new release. So you will get a exclusive look at our opinions on Fantastic Four super early, because this is like 30 plus movies into the MCU.
Yeah. And like, at time of filming, we obviously haven't seen it, but
it's not out yet.
At time of release, you have already seen the review.
Yes. By the time you're watching this review, Fantastic Four will be out.
Yes.
Like the review for it will be out.
So definitely make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you thought of this movie.
Yeah. Oh wait, we didn't announce the guest. We got to announce the guest.
Oh, it's Jazz.
It's Jazz Tucker. He was going to be in this episode.
He was going to be in this one, but
we've talked since, and we're going to have him on the Fantastic Four review.
Yep. So that's what's happening. We will see you all in the next review. The next review will be the Avengers.
The Avengers, the big A. This is all what it culminated into. You have to understand the hype of it. It's hard to explain to somebody the hype for the first Avengers, like for someone who wasn't there for the build-up and everything. Like, because this was astronomically huge. Like, everybody was talking about Avengers is coming out, get ready. Like, it was fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It was an event to witness on the big screen. Like, it was awesome.
If I felt about all of the movies we've watched so far, how I feel about this movie, I would be hyped for Avengers.
Yeah.
But this
You've
one
had
movie,
mixed responses. Like,
this one movie has me like, okay, all right. I might not have made a mistake in wanting to watch all these movies. And like, I knew that there would be some along the way that I would enjoy. But the setup has not been great.
Yeah. So I think you'll like Avengers though, because it's very similar in tone, where it's silly and comic book movie, very great writing, great performances from all of them.
I can't trust you though, because you are incredibly biased.
I know, technically you can't, but I'm just saying based on this movie, I just feel like you'll really get something out of Avengers.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, because you like Robert Downey Jr., you like Chris Evans. They have a lot of interactions. They love both of them, and they have a lot of great interactions.
And Chris Hemsworth also is very good. Like, let me not shade him.
Chris Hemsworth is great. He's fantastic. We weren't a huge fan of the movie, but he's a great Thor.
He's great as Thor. But so that's where we are.
But get ready for that. Yeah. Hope you liked our Fantastic Four review. Thought it was great.
Yeah. And until next time.
Until we see you for Avengers. Disassemble. A Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast. I'm Jeremy. This is Darius. We love you guys.